Hey everybody, Heidi here from Right Social. I am here with Active Campaign expert and head of partnership there at Active Campaign, Alex.
How you going, guys?
How are you finding today?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been an awesome day. I'm really excited to spend the next couple of days here.
Yeah, wonderful. So we are in the agribusiness market. We work with either farmers with the innovation, startup businesses selling into the farming sector, even associations looking to keep in contact with their membership.
Yeah.
You're on the email marketing side. You've worked with thousands of businesses to help them with their email marketing. Now you're the technology and the software, not necessarily the marketing brain behind it, but tell us, what are some of the common wants of a customer when they come to you, Active Campaign, and say, look, this is what we want? How do they describe their wants to you?
Yeah, typically businesses, they want to really refine the customer experience. They want to really have an experience that's tailored for each individual lead that comes through, that's different to each different type of persona. So for the majority of businesses, we're really redefining their customer experience, really redefining how they interact with their leads and how they nurture their leads on an ongoing basis.
Now, some people say that emails are overloaded, they don't get opened. What's your response to that? What's the data saying?
I think the data is saying that it's definitely tougher to do email marketing and that you have to be smarter than ever with how you deploy it. I think nowadays you can't get away with just sending an email to everyone, such as like a weekly newsletter or something that's a little bit more broad. I think nowadays you have to really rely on segmentation, you have to be very specific, and you have to have a really good understanding of what your customer audience wants to hear and learn about.
Awesome. And I think emails are still getting opened, but it's the content you've got to be smart on. And you nailed it by saying, if you understand your customer so well that when they receive an email from you, you've hit those pain points where they want to read it, they want to be involved in your experience, in your story, because you're adding value. And I think that's sort of like, what a lot of people miss. They look at the data, but they don't actually look at what goes along with that in terms of the content. With agricultural clients, or I should say the businesses that we serve, it's more about the relationship and building that relationship. Have you got a few tactics that you can share with us from your experience working with, clients like ourselves? We're an agency, we actually use Active Campaign. Where the email tactic has worked well to nurture a, say, Facebook lead to a sale.
Yeah, I think the best way to approach email marketing right now, one of the best exercises I like to do is like a whiteboard exercise and think about what are all the sales and marketing touch points that are involved to actually close a deal. So do we want to send them 3 emails and do 4 calls with 2 SMS messages? Like, what does that look like and over what duration of time do we want to nurture that lead? I think that's the best way to get the most out of your whole time marketing and sales strategy. So I usually think about what's your marketing and sales alignment, how are we actually going to achieve the goal, and then work backwards from there to see how does email marketing play an integral part of that strategy.
Awesome. Automation, let's quickly talk automation. There are sequences you can set up and automate and put on autopilot, depending on, again, your customer's past journey. What sort of manual work is involved in that in terms of setup, but also optimization from your experience?
So there's definitely a little bit of manual work, and that's more so strategy. It's more around what's the strategy involved in this automation? What do we actually want it to accomplish? What's the goal of the automation? Once the automation's up and running, in essence, it really does its own thing. Where there is some manual adjustment is every month I really encourage, or every week if you can, to really look deeper into automation, see who's interacting in the automation, at what point do they lose interaction, what's converting well, what steps are being taken, and really tweaking the automation to get the best results.
Yeah, excellent. Look, thank you so much for the chat.
Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference. There's a lot going on. We've got some top speakers coming up, so I'm excited.
Thank you very much, guys.
See you.